Tom Brady is weighing in on the decision of several teammates to skip a White House ceremony to celebrate their Super Bowl win. Brady, who missed the Patriots' White House visit in 2015, told Pro Football Talk his teammates have to make their own choice.
It really is a great experience. You know, just putting politics aside, it never really was a political thing. At least it never was for me. It was just always something that was a privilege to be able to do, because it really meant you won a championship and you got to experience something cool with your teammates. So everyone has their own choice, and it's an off season, and these days are valuable for everybody. You only get so much time with your family and friends, and if people don't want to go, they don't want to go, and that's their choice.
Well, at least 4, if not 5, of his Patriot teammates have said they'll opt out, Bill. And you say, though, careful, because you had a pretty cool experience in your own White House visit.
Yeah, it's really the highlight of my career. My father was an immigrant from Ireland. He served in the Army Air Corps in World War II. It was his proudest accomplishment. Unfortunately, he wasn't alive, nor was my mother to see it. But it really is the culmination of the American dream. How many people get to meet the president, get to sit down with him in the Oval Office? That's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Unless, of course, you're the Patriots, and it comes every other year. Outside of that, it is. NFL Live starts right now. We'll see you there.
Tom takes the snap. Quick throw to Amendola. I can't believe it. They have completed the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history, led by the greatest quarterback.
I think the debate about who the greatest quarterback in history is ends tonight. Not just the comeback, but the 5th Super Bowl championship. Tommy is unequivocally the greatest, and he did that at 39 years old.
Well, Tom Brady feeling nothing but love on this Valentine's Day after another Super Bowl winning season. Who can blame him? So nice to have you with us. Here with Ryan Clark and Tom Waddle, I'm Wendy Nix. Brady, however, has offered his thoughts on that improbable comeback in Houston for the first time since the Super Bowl. Here is the quarterback with Peter King.
We came out of halftime saying, look, we've had 20 minutes time of possession. We've run 45 or 46 plays, whatever it was. We've done a good job moving the ball up and down the field. We just have nothing to show for it. It's a weird game. The Super Bowl is a strange game. I've been in a lot of them. And it may go one way, and then it may go the other way. And I know at the end of all those games that I've played in the Super Bowls, the defense had a hard time stopping the offense at the end in every game. And it's the last game of the season. It's a 4.5-hour game. It's a lot of energy spent at the end of the week. And I know our defense is at a hard time stopping people at the end of the games, and I know their defense is at a hard time stopping us. I think it was one of the greatest games I've ever played in. But when I think of, an interception return for a touchdown, some other missed opportunities in the first 37, 38 minutes of the game, I don't really consider playing a good, quarter and a half plus overtime as, one of the best games ever. But it was certainly one of the most thrilling, for me, just because of so much was on the line, and it's just it ended up being an incredible game.
It certainly was, and it might not have been Brady's best game, and a look at the first half tells you why. Brady completed 62% of his passes for 184 yards and a pick six by Robert Alford. Brady was 1 of 5 deeper than 15 yards downfield before the break. But to say he came on strong after the half is an understatement. He threw for 282 yards and a pair of touchdowns, including a 21 of 27 stat line in the fourth quarter and overtime, which of course is when it mattered most. Brady was 5 of 8 on deep throws after halftime. And Bill Polian talked about it a few minutes ago on Insiders, that he does not think there's been a quarterback with quite the same killer instinct, that when he sees a gift, an opportunity that he got the way he did from Atlanta, Tom, he just makes you pay every time. And that was clearly the case in Houston.
Well, I think he also took advantage of an exhausted Falcons defense. I think the first half, the pressure really affected the way that Tom played, especially the pressure that was coming up the middle. And we all know even great quarterbacks, maybe the greatest in Tom Brady, they're all affected by pressure. And Tom is definitely affected by pressure that is coming up the middle. So I think the pressure and the pounding that he took in the first half really affected him. But Ryan, in the second half, it looked like the Falcons were a little bit tired, looked like the ball was coming out a little bit quicker, and then you saw the Tom Brady we've all come to know and love.
I think what I loved about it was listening to people talk about Tom Brady after the game. Julian Edelman says, I don't think there's a quarterback in the world who's playing now or who has played that can do what Tom did. Josh McDaniels said, you know what? We just wanted to score. We just wanted to make a game out of it. And you can watch Tom Brady's body language. You can watch the way this team got up to the line. They were in no rush. Yeah. They weren't panicked. They didn't think that this game was over or that they didn't have a chance. And when you have a guy like Tom Brady that has done what he has done, that has deposited money into your emotional bank account, you believe in him. And that's what you saw with this team. And when Tom Brady caught fire, when he finally started to make some throws, we saw some of the luck happen, some of the things that have to happen for you to win. The Robert Alford miss, Julian Edelman coming back and catching the balls. You need those things to complete these comebacks.
You do, but the Patriots put themselves in position to take advantage of those things. When luck breaks their way, they don't let it go to waste.
They stay so consistent as well. They don't game plan or they don't call plays based on what the scoreboard says. Mm-hmm. They stay within the realm of what they feel they do best. They're not affected by the other things around them.
I like that moment when he's talking to Peter King. He says, Super Bowls are different. I played in a lot of them.
In a lot of them.
Well, and that's
the truth.
A very true statement.